para. There are few of us who do not find pleasure in the knowledge that we hold in our hands a new book, and that we have before us the necessary hour of rest and peace in which to read it full stop. As we open the book, what do we hope to find in its pages? Question mark. Are we hoping to increase our knowledge of some particular subjects? Question mark. Are we expecting to find beauty in the language of the book and in the writer's expression of his thought? Question mark. Or are we going to read the book simply for the pleasure to be found in the story which it will tell? Question mark. Some of us will hope to find one thing and others will hope to find a different thing, full stop. But if we are reading just for the story, what kind of story do we hope the book will tell? Question mark. What do we wish the book to give us? Question mark. Do we want the story to put before us a picture of life as it is, showing us its dangers as well as its comforts, its troubles as well as its happiness? Question mark. Or do we want the story to take us away from the real world and to open out for us a world of the make believe, to show us life as it might be if this world were perfect, or as it might be in a quite different world which exists only in the mind of the writer? Question mark. Our answers to these questions will depend partly upon state of our minds at the time of the question being asked, and partly upon the general purpose of our reading, full stop. If we read with no set purpose in mind, we shall probably like best the books of the second kind, if we are reading because we regard the art of writing as something valuable in itself, because we love to read well written matters, because we value expression of thought and idea, then we shall probably want to read books of the first kind, the books which attempt to paint a picture of life as it is lived, day by day, by people in different countries and in different stations of life. Books of this kind are very often well written, for it is the writer with the most power over words who can most successful put before these living pictures, so that as we read we say, yes, that is so, full stop. I have seen that, semicolon. I have experienced that, full stop. The writer is writing of what he knows and of what he has seen, full stop. Such books develop our minds, help us to think clearly, and add to our on the experience of the writer, full stop. Para. Many years ago, a very well-known writer of the time said that there were two kinds of book, the books of the hour and the books of all time, full stop. The difference, he continued, was not one of quality, only dash. It was not merely that the good book would last while the bad book would not, full stop. It was a difference of kind, for there were good books for the hour and good books for all time, bad books for the hour and bad books for all time, full stop. The book of the make-believe world is generally a book of the hour, semicolon. It gives us pleasure while we read, but once it has been read, it is not long remembered, full stop. Whatever it, whether it is a good or a bad book, depends upon the quality of the mind of the writer and whether or not he has something of value to say, full stop. On the other hand, we may keep in our minds forever the memory of a book which shows us the real world, but this is only possible if, again, the writer has had something of value to say and has expressed his thoughts in language which in itself gives us pleasure, full stop. The reading public grows yearly and the number of books issued grows yearly, full stop, which of last year's books will still be read in the years to come, question mark. Few of us would care to express an opinion.